Hello, hello, friends. How's it going? It's Saturday. Happy weekend. First Sudoku stream I've been able to do in a while. This is crazy. I don't know what to do. How do I do this again? Oh my golly. I forgot to open something real quick, but that's totally fine. How's it going? Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube. I almost didn't remember how to start streams on YouTube. It wasn't starting, and I was like, what button did I forget to press? Portia's got first, Portia's got a daily, Powerfly got it last, Powerfly got a daily, AQJHS got a daily, Jason got a daily. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, gamers. Okay, puzzle today. Puzzle today. Let me post it in chat. Post this. Pin that message. Pin that message. Ooh, what's my... I should also pin the bit about submitting puzzles. Where's the link to that? Copy link. That would be a better thing to... Okay, this is the puzzle we're doing. And then I'll say space, space, space. Want to submit puzzles for YouTube solves? There you go. There you go. Pin that message. God, I'm so good at this. Ah, yeah, my bad games are off. Jason's on a 155 stream streak. Holy. Cheese it. That's so many. I had a dream that I was doing don't get your hopes up, I'm not gonna do this. 2-a-day streams. And I would get up in the morning and like stream like Animal Crossing or the crossword or something early, and then like end stream for the afternoon and then stream again at night. And I was doing that in my dream, and a bunch like everybody lost their watch streaks, and I was like the biggest villain ever. People were like people that I've never seen type in chat before, like these like made up names in my dream, were saying stuff like, "You're the worst streamer ever. You ruined my watch streak." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Oh my god." I was getting bullied in my dream. Oh my gosh. Watch streak was my first thought, right? No, it's important. It's important. I mean, like, we have the dailies, but it's not the same. And even, like, the watch streak being finicky with Twitch is frustrating sometimes. Like, whenever I watch a stream on mobile, I lose my streak if I'm not at my PC. It doesn't work on my phone for some reason. I support it. It'd be so much streaming. I would definitely want to do camera off in the morning, too. There's no way I would want to, like, get up and do my hair and makeup and then, like, be like that all day. That's actually what's happening. You're streaming for the 3rd time today. I know! You all missed the first 2 streams today. What the heck? Just kidding. Fishing is off too, yeah. Honestly, since fishing is muted, I probably could put it in the corner. I'd be okay with that. Well, no, because it's gonna fill chat. Never mind. Fishing fills chat more than, like, gambling does. Hi, Luna. Alright, stream! Never mind. But, I plan on tonight... I probably won't end stream right after Sudoku. I'll probably, like, do Animal Crossing or something for a bit, so I'll probably have fishing open then. Streaming for the 3rd time today. That's funny. Alright, this is a puzzle that I got stuck on when I was trying to solve it for YouTube, and I feel like I made really, really good progress early on, and then I got so stuck in the middle, I couldn't figure out what to do. But also, it's been like a month since I looked at this. So, I erased what I had so far, and maybe this will be like a brand new puzzle in my mind, and we'll get like a fresh look at it, right? Lightish Red, how's it going? Hello, hello. Swirlies by Phoenix Aki. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Also, in my dream, my mic was muted for most of the stream, and I had no idea. So I keep checking it. Okay, normal Sudoku rules apply. So the digits 1 through 9 once each, and every one of these boxes, every one of these rows, every column. What else do we have? Gray lines are thermometers. Digits must increase as they move away from the bulb. Okay, so we have a bunch of these thermometers here, where the bulb of the thermometer is going to be the lowest digit on this line, and the numbers will increase as we go. It doesn't need to be consecutive, no multiples or anything, just increasing numbers. Green lines are German whispers lines. Adjacent digits on these lines must differ by at least 5. So say this is a 1. This would have the option of being 6, 7, 8, 9, right? As long as we have a difference of at least 5. We also have some fun situations where if this is a 4, the only thing that can go here is a 9. We also have that 5s can never go on a German whisper line in a 9x9 puzzle because there's nothing that could go next to it. Luna, what's going on with you today? Luna did not sleep in my room last night. She wasn't there this morning. What the heck is that about? Do you hate me? Loba was cuddling with me, and she's not very touchy normally. Maybe Loba just kicked Luna out. Cells surrounded in dotted line cages or in dotted lines are cages. Cells in cages must sum to the total in the top left corner of the cage. Some do not have totals and are only there to contribute to the visual theme. How cute. So these 2 cells will sum to be 13. These 2 cells will sum to be 11. These 2 cells are different from each other, and they contribute to the visual theme. Meow! These 2 cells sum to be 7. These 2 cells sum to be 15, etc., etc. Cells connected by an X must sum to 10. Okay, so these 2 cells must sum to 10. These 2 cells must sum to 10. A caret between 2 cells points to the smaller digit. I think about these like alligator mouths because that's how I was taught them when I was little. So the alligator wants to eat the bigger digit. So this digit's going to be larger than this digit. Sounds good to me. Matthew Plays, hello, hello. It was funny. So Discord status will show like what game you're playing. For you, it says OBS is a game. So earlier on Discord, your status said Matthew is playing OBS Studio, and that was funny. That's a good one. I changed the name of Google Chrome for mine. I think mine says Sudoku probably, right? Sudoku probably, yeah. Oh yeah, so Matthew Plays is playing OBS Studio with the little game symbol. I was recording a Sudoku video. Luna, can I pick you up? Would that make you happy? She ran away. Just kidding. Okay. Make sure the pinned message doesn't disappear. I forgot to set that manually at the end of stream. I'm editing it now while you're on the other screen. Nice. It was showing OBS for me too? Ooh. That's funny. I'm trying to not think too hard about what I did before and treat this like a new puzzle, right? Because I got stuck before. These thermometers jump out at me though. And also, these German whisper lines. If I can never have a 5 on a German whisper line, but I need to have a 5 somewhere in this box, because that's the way the Sudoku works, this is gonna have to be a 5. And this is gonna have to be a 5. Which also means a 5 can't go here. A 5 will have to go like in one of these cages. Actually a 5 has to go in the corners. Oh, you poor Luna, you're so sad. Your life is so hard. That was the saddest meow I've ever heard. Let me pick you up. Got her. Say hi to chat. You're being grumpy today. What's going on? Oh, are you hiding? I'm so sorry. What? There's no way you get shy in front of the camera. There's no way you understand. Oh my gosh. I think these are also good places to place digits. It says OBS for me right now. Ooh. For me, when I clicked on it, it says Sudoku, comma, probably. Place a 9 in row 5 and then a 1. Perfect. Already half done. So tricks with thermometers that we know, if I want to have a 1 on this line at all, it's going to have to go right here. And if I want a 9 on this line at all, it's going to have to go here because There isn't anything bigger than a 9 and nothing smaller than a 1 in this puzzle. However, with these thermometers, I could only use a 1 twice, but there's 3 boxes where I need a 1. So one of these is going to have to be a 1. If this is a 1, it makes this a 9, so that doesn't work. So 1 for this row is going to go here or here. Same thing with 9s also. I can place 9s here, but these are 3 boxes where I need 3 9s. So one of these is going to have to be a 9. I can't put a 9 here because this would be a 1 and that would be broken. I can't put, so 9 ends up going here or here, right? But this can't be a 9 because nothing's bigger than a 9. So this ends up being a 1 and this ends up being a 9. I did that backwards. I should have done the 9 first, then the 1 here. But very cool. That's how that works out. Are you comfortable? What are you doing? You're sitting on my headphones. There you go. Very cool. Salamander got a daily. Matthew got a daily. In server activity, it says OBS, but Sudoku if I look at your profile. Oh. Oh, yeah, sorry. I turn off fishing and I turn off the chat games whenever I'm streaming Sudoku. It makes it easier to read the helpful chat stuff. Okay, she is purring up a storm now. Okay, very cool. I also know that my other 9s are going to go here or here. So to certain, like if this is a 9 and this is a 1, that seems fine. But vertically 9s here seems interesting. 1's here. Oh, sorry, not that one. 1's over here. Also cool. I think I want to go back to the German whisper lines because I also have 4s and 6s that are important, right? If I put a 4 here, this has to be a 9. But these spots, I can't use 4s and 6s at all. So my 4s and 6s are going to have to go here and here. Is there a way I can put 4 and 6 on the same line? Low, high, low, high. Yeah, I could. 4, 9, 1, 6. Yeah, that would work. So 4s and 6s need to go here. But that also means I can think about 9s and 1s. 9s and 1s are going to go here. I mean, that's totally fine. This one might be affected by 1s here, but that's okay. An 8 in row 5. Okay, yeah. So also, now that we have 1s and 9s, we should look at 2s and 8s also. Okay, that's good. The only thing lower than a 2 is a 1. So if a 1 is not on the thermometers, I'm going to need a 2 here now. And if a 9 is not on the thermometers, I'm going to need an 8 here now, and that kind of thing. In this box, 8 would have to go here or here. In this box, I could have an 8 and a 9. Otherwise, 8 and 9 would have to go like this. 9, 8, 7, 6. This could be as low as a 5. Can I don't see the 8, maybe. I'm assuming when you say row 5, you're meaning that an 8 has to go here, but I don't... How do you know that? I don't get it. Where's 8 in row 5? Oh, wait, okay. If I think about it, like, 8 needs to go in this row somewhere. There's no way 8 would go this early. That makes sense, because I don't have 2 digits after it. 8 can't go this early on the thermometer. That makes sense. And it can't go where I already have digits. Ooh, that means a 7 in this row is going to have to go 7, 8, 9 or 7, 8, 9. That was a bad example of a box to start with. This is good. I love having chat help. I need to put a 7 somewhere in this row. It can't go where I already have digits. And let's just make this a 2 for simplicity's sake, right? 7 needs to go here somewhere. And I would need to go 7, 8, 9 or 7, 8, 9 along the thermometer. So it can't go in this box. I also can't do 7, 8, 9 here because I have an 8 here. So 7 needs to go here or here. And this will have to go 7, 8, 9 or 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure I can say which one yet. But that's interesting. That's fun. We should keep looking at more digits there probably, right? We need a Make Kathy Set a Puzzle live points redeem. Boo! Just recorded a Palfly puzzle? Nice! It can't go in any of the thermos on that row. You got it. 1 is placed in box 5. I need something. Oh yeah, if I have this 8 and I get this 2, then a 1 has to go below it too. Very nice. Meaning my 1 for this box can't go in this row or this row. Also can't go here in the thermometer, so this is going to be a 1. Perfect. What do I know about... Okay, we did say 1s here would affect this actually real quick. So that means that 6 can't go here or here. One of these is going to be a 6. I don't know if that helps me right now, but it's good to think about because one of these would need to be a 1. Which means 1 is going to go up here, but these are the cages I don't have totals for. It's fine. I didn't even look at these. Are any of these gimmies? 13, 11. This is going to be high digits, right? This can't be a 9, so this can't be a 6. If this ends up going 7, 8, 9, this would be a 9 and a 6. But that's probably fine. Okay. I like this row. I want to kind of keep looking here. What if I go low? Luna, you're purring so loud. Wow, I got a lot of things to look at there. That was really cool. What if this is a 9 and this is a 1? That's probably fine. What's good to think about? I have 9, 8, 7. What about a 6? This could be a 6 and this could go 7, 8. That would be fine. I think I have options. Okay. I do have more 1s. So 1's gonna go here or here. 1's gonna go here. 1's in here. 1 is gonna go here or here. I don't see... I mean, I could corner mark these, but... I feel like I have lots of options for 1s still. That was earlier. Cool. You said 4916 German Whisper line worked. What happens to the other line in the box if you did that? Ooh. Okay, penciling digits just for visualization. I could go 4916. That's possible. But now the other digits in this box, I would need to put a 2, a 3, a 7, and an 8. I know that 3 can't go next to 8 to 7, sorry. So I mean, like, this could go 7, 2, 8, 3. That seems fine to me. Was that... Am I missing something, maybe? I don't know if this would work with Sudoku with the rest of it. I was just kind of looking at the line. Thought it broke. Okay. 2 in box 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we were talking about low digits. A 2 on a thermometer either has to go right after a 1, which it can't, so this is going to be a 2. There's nowhere else where I could fit a 2 because it can't put a 1 below it. What about a 2 in this box now? A 2 can't go up here and a 2 can't go up here. I wouldn't want a 2 this far along on the thermometer, so let's put a 2 here. This is nice. I could jump from 2, 7, 8, 9. That still seems fine. Next lowest digit, do I want to look at 3s? This has to be bigger than a 1. A 3 in this box is gonna have to go here or here. There's no way I could get a 3 up here, so this is the 3 for the row. Meaning, what do I do with 3s here? I wouldn't want a 3 up here. The 3 is gonna be in this row. Specifically not there, actually. One of these is gonna be a 3. And so a 3 would go up here. Oh, this one's easier to see. Since I need a 3 in row 6 for this box, then in box 6, my 3 can't go in this row or this row, so it needs to go up here. But there's no way I'd want it at this part of the thermometer, so this is going to be a 3. And then one of these is a 3. Cool. I have 1, 2, 3. One of these needs to go 7, 8, 9. The other one's going to be 4, 5, 6. So that should be easy to pencil, actually. Let's make this easier. This is either 7, 8, 9 or 4, 5, 6. This one is 7, 8, 9 or 4, 5, 6. Which is really cool that I get this 4, 7 here now. I'm gonna get rid of the corner ones. It also means that one of these is a 6, so this can't be a 6 and this can't be a 9, so I get 7, 8 here. Very cool, actually. Meaning I don't want this one to go 7, 8, 9 because this would be broken. So this is a 4, 5, 6, and this is a 7, 8, 9. Very cool. This can't be a 9, this is a 9. I can probably do more if I look at some more options here. Nice. One of these is a 3. 2, 8. What else? What else do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5 and a 6 to be placed somewhere. So this is a 3, 5, 6. This one can't be a 3, so this is just a 5, 6, but then this is a 3, 5, 6. I'm not... Okay, 3 is fine. If I did a 5 or a 6, if I did a 6 on the high end, this would have to go 7, 8, or this would have to go 7, 8. Like 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8. This one wouldn't work, but 6, 7, 8 would work up here. Okay, I haven't read chat in a minute. 4 in row 4 is interesting. Okay, I did notice that this is getting low, which is cool. I have 1, 2, 3. I need a 4, a 7, and an 8. Okay, well, 8 can't go here, so one of these is an 8 for sure. It's actually going to be this one, because I don't have anything higher than that. So this ends up being a 4, 7. If... Ooh, we know now that this can't be a 4 because that's not bigger than a 5, 6. I keep, like, double checking. I'm making sure I'm looking at the thermometers the right way because these move down, but these move up. I keep getting paranoid I'm looking at it the wrong way. This would have to be the 3, then that's the only thing that works between the 1 and the 4, so this can't be a 3. This is also a 5, 6. If this was a 6, this would have to go 7, 8, and I can't do that. So let's make this a 5. This is going to go 6, 7. This is a 5, so this is a 6. What are my digits here? 3, 4, 5. This can't actually be a 3. This can't actually be a 5. But I think everything else is an option. This can't be a 5 because it's on an X. Just kidding. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, never mind. It went to 9. Just kidding. I thought I was onto something there. Okay. What else did... That was really good, actually. Oh, and now that I have this 6, look at that. Nice. Meaning, for German Whisper, this has to be a 1 now. That's the only way that works. Now I have options for 4 here. It has to go at the end of the thermometer. This can't be a 4. If this was a 4, this is a 9. If this is a 4, this is a 9. That's okay. But specifically, a 4 has to go here, which might be important. Is maybe this. I can't use a 1. 2, 9. I can't do 3, 8. I can't do 4, 7. I could do 5, 6. This is either 3, 9 or 5, 6. I think I'm okay with either of those. This, I can't use a 1, 2, 3. I could do 4, 9. Oh, that's fun. 4, 9 or 4, 9. I could do 4, 9. I can't do 5, 8, and I can't do 6, 7. I think 4, 9 is the only option. Those are the only options. Let's make this 4, 9. So this can't be a 4. This will be a 4, so this will be a 9. Meaning this needs to be a high digit. I have 7 and 8 left. And then this would have to be a 2 or a 3 for the low digit, but it sees a 2. So let's make this a 3, meaning this has to be an 8. This has to be my low digit of 2, and this will be 7. Very cool. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could figure this out actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5, 6, 8. What combination sums to 11? 5 and 6 does. This becomes a 6. This becomes a 5. I might as well pencil these. What? 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, I was thinking that was gonna help me because of the cages, but no, these are the cosmetic cages. Okay, nice. Wait, this is really good progress. DP Fried got a daily. Hello, hello. What's going on here now? These are my 4s and 6s. 6 can't go here, so 6 needs to be one of these. And 1 is also in the middle, so this would be 6, 1. Okay, well, 6 for sure goes here, right? 6 can't go at one of these endings, which means 1 goes here or here, which is important for this, I guess. Okay. Luna's slowly sliding off my lap. 4s. 4 won't be this one. But other than that, I have options. 9 is going to go here or here. Everything is fine with that. Oh, this actually can't be a 4 because 4, 9 would break that. So 4 is one of these. Meaning 9 is one of these. I'm okay with that. I'm doing a lot of corner marks. Already seen too much. It's pinned if you want to get the puzzle. What about this one? I haven't looked at this. I can't do 1, 6. 2, 5 is an option. 3, 4 is an option. I have options. Did you hear something? No? You're going back to sleep? Okay. What information do I have? I have this German Whisper, and I have this cage. Other than that, I have space. Is there a digit here? For the, like, columns would tell me. I need a 1, 2, 5, right? 1 and 2 can't go here, so this is a 5. So this is a 1, 2. But I don't know more than that. Let's look at German Whispers again, maybe. 4 has to go here or here. 6 has to go here or here. 1 is going to be one of these. Other than that, does something else break if I do something a certain way? This can't be 1, 6, but it could be 2, 5. All of the options are available. Oh, this can't be a 5, and this can't be a 2. I did that wrong. This can't be a 2. Or 3, 4, but this can't be a 3, so this would be a 4, this would be a 3. I don't know. 2 5s in box 9 do cool things. These are all the places where I could put 2, 5, right? But 2, 5 can't go here, and 2, 5 can't go here. 2, 5 also can't go here. Two 5 separately, maybe? I can't have a 5 up here. Oh, let's look at it this way. 5 specifically can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. I have to have a 5 right here. So this has to be a 2. Meaning this will be a 1 and this will be a 2. If this is a 1, this can't be a 1, so this has to be a 1, meaning this is the 6. Okay. 4, 9 is still possible here. And 4, 9 is an option here. Where does 2 go in here? 2 has to go here somewhere. I don't know more than that. That's okay. What else is happening in here? I keep looking at these cages. I need a 3. I need a 4. I have a 5. I need a 6. Oh, wait, I can place 6, can't I? I have the 6 up here now. Meaning, what are these digits? I need to, okay, for this column, I need to put a 4 here somewhere. Because of the German Whisper, I can't put it here. So this is a 4, this is a 9. This is not a 4, this is not a 9. If this is a 9, this is a 4, and this is a 9. Sudoku says 2. After 2 would be a 7 or an 8. Okay. This would be the other 7, 8, and this is going to be a 3, right? So that tells me this one has to be an 8 and this one has to be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, tough. Okay, more Sudoku. This is not a 2, this is not a 1, this is not a 3. Okay, what's going on here? What's this? I need a 1. Oh, wow, there's like a bunch of Sudoku here. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay, this can't be a 1 or a 3, but 7, 9 is fine. This can't be a 9, this can't be a 7. I did not get anything there. Okay. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 3 again. This can't be a 4, 8, 9. Okay, there you go. Meaning this can't be a 3 and this can't be a 3. 4, 8, 9 is fine there, but this is a 3, so this is a 9 and this is a 3. Meaning this can't be a 9 and this can't be a 9. Can I help you with something? What's going on? Nice. Got the 3. Nothing else right now. Let's look at this. I need a 1 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be a 1, 3, or 5. It's a 4. This can't be a 3, but 1 or 5 looks fine. This can't be a 5. And now I have a 1, 3, so this needs to be a 5. I think it'd be better to look at this. This needs to be a 1 or a 7 or a 2, it looks like. Dang. Well, now I have a 1, 2. This can't be a 1. 2, 7, 1, 2, 1, 7. We love those. This is a 1, 2. What's this maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6 and a 9. This is a 6. So this is a 9 and this is a 6. Meaning this is a 1 and this is a 7. Big stretch, Luna. If this is a 7, this is a 2. So this is a 1. This is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 1. So this is a 3. Oh no. Oh, I have a 4. We're good. Like, how am I gonna get that one? And so this becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hope you didn't get too dizzy looking at the swirls. That's funny. $5.99. Who's gonna be 600? Very cool puzzle. Oh man. Oh man. GG. GG. Oh, Luna discovered my headphones move. Oh, were you leaving? There's no way. You can't leave. You just got here. We're still hanging out. Nope. Okay. Bye. Really smooth solve. I know. I wondered. I wonder if I still have the recording. I might have to look and be like, where did I go wrong? I know. Knowing me, it was probably Sudoku that I got stuck on. There was probably like a hidden single or something that I didn't notice. I would assume. I know when somebody brought up the 8 in this row, I did not get that in my own self. I know that sounded new to me. I think I needed to keep looking at this part because the second spot on the thermometer, I don't know what to call that, occurs a lot in this row. Like 6 out of the 9 cells in row 5 are Mark II on the thermometer. Wow, 7 is a really big number for that. You were 600th? Nice. You getting stuck on Sudoku? No way. It never happens. It never happens. That was me. Claim it. Oh man. There was a puzzle posted in Discord a long time ago at this point. Let me find it. Bum, bum, bum. Click the link. Okay. A puzzle meant for February 2nd, 2022. I'm not that late. I'm not 3 years late. I'm only 2 months. It's still May. I'm 2 months late on this one. I'm gonna copy this link and say, I'm checking out this puzzle now. I forgot to ping for puzzles. I'm the worst, actually. Bum, 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 bum. Today's a bad day for a sweater. I am warm. Oh boy. Yeah, this one was posted in March. Do you plan out what puzzles you're going to do? So typically for live streams, I do whatever puzzles I tried to record for YouTube and I got stuck on by myself. Because I used to lean in more into the, hey, I'm learning Sudoku and I don't know what I'm doing. So I would attempt the puzzles by myself and then do them on stream if I needed help, which doesn't happen as often anymore. Like this time over the last month, I only had that one puzzle I got stuck on. Um, and then I've been making progress on the Katadoku slowly. I try to plan it, but it's changed recently. I don't have as many that I get stuck on now. What in the Sam hell is that wicked gray line? It looks cool. Paste this. Paste this. Normally, if I did everything correctly, I would know already what puzzles I was going to do, and I would ping those people in Discord and say, hey, I'm looking at your puzzle today. But I completely forgot. So I did not do that. Do a stream on all your Scrabble adventures once they're out? Oh, what is Scrabble adventures? What does that mean? Like for the adventure Sudoku, you're doing Scrabble themed puzzles? Is that what you mean? Ooh. Plain water. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I put flavoring in this. I'm making all the Scrabble tiles. Oh, wait, that seems cool. Ooh. The letter big in some line and the value in the bottom right. Oh, that's cool. Like Z's are 1. Or no, Z's are expensive. E's and R's and S's and T's are 1. But Z's are 4. I don't remember how point values work in Scrabble. I haven't played in so long. Q's and Z's are 4, right? P's maybe also? No, P might just be 3. Oh, hi, Luna. You ran away. I just want to remind you of that. Oh my gosh, that was the sassiest meow I've ever heard. QZ or 10? Pff, just kidding. Are there only 4 Q's and Z's, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of? Luna, you're not allowed to cuss at me like that. I think if you knew English, you would be swearing right now, and that's rude. The loudest meow. Do you need me to shake your food bowl? I could do that. And German? Okay, there's no way I was thinking of the German rules though, but if it helps out my case, I appreciate it. Cats know English, they just don't want to pay taxes or rent or anything like that. All right. Toot, 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 toot by Matt Spector 47. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The long gray line is a palindrome. Oh, heck yeah. I don't do many palindrome line puzzles. I like those. The long gray line's a palindrome and must read the same forwards and backwards. Digits and cages must sum to the small clue in the top left corner. Okay, we have lots of 22 cages. Gotta start thinking about the numbers that sum to 22. Digits along a thermometer must rise from the bulb end with the highest number located on the tip. We just did those. Perfect. Digits along an arrow must sum to that arrow's circle and can repeat if allowed by Sudoku rules. A black dot between two cells denotes a 1-to-2 ratio between the cells, and a white dot between two cells denotes consecutive digits between the cells. Not all possible dots are given. Ooh, the jigsaw puzzle I did the other day where all dots were given, that was fun. That was fun. I submitted a palindrome puzzle recently to the YouTube forum. Oh, nice. I think I remember seeing, like, just yesterday, right? Or the day before, maybe. Cool. Cool. 22. Taylor Swift owns all her music again. So we're not getting a Rep TV. Probably, I would assume. Lo-Fi Girl Favorites, but it's 22 by Taylor Swift. Uh-oh. A palindrome that fits Sudoku. No, it is open on one position. Oh, the sentence the sentence is a palindrome. Oh, nice. I didn't get that at first. I was trying to understand. No, it is open on one position. Oh, that's crazy. Christopher got a daily 69 days. Nice. Okay. Oh, I already restarted, didn't I? Palindrome. I don't know about you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one is the non-repeating one, right? Did I count that right? Yes. And then these are the same. I'm gonna shade actually. So palindrome lines are the same forwards and backwards. So we have this digit in the middle, but these two digits are the same. These two digits are the same. These two digits are the same. And this is interesting because they don't really see each other with Sudoku. Also, these are not necessarily different digits. Like red and green can't be the same. But maybe like orange and green are the same, right? Could be. Potentially. We don't know. Maybe I actually wanna... These all have to be different, right? And then these two digits are the same as each other. They are not yellow, blue, or purple, or red, but they could be green or pink. They also can't be pink. Okay, this digit specifically could be green or a new color. I'm gonna mark it as orange flashed. It could be a new color, but it could also be green. No, well, dummy Kathy, just do orange green. But these are for sure all different from each other. This is either orange, a new color, or it's green. I think that looks better. My first observation here is everything is in row 1 through 4 in the middle 5 columns. Everything is in row 1 through 4 and the middle 5 columns. Oh, all the clues were given are all clumped together like that? I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the clues, and then we have, like, this open space over here. I see what you're saying. Colors can be each other. Do you want to know some German palindromes? Yes, if you don't make fun of me when I attempt to pronounce it. What else we got going on? One of these is orange. And then also 2 other colors that we didn't designate. 22 in 5 cells. Is there a certain way that has to go? If we did 1, 2, 3, 4, that'd be bad. But 5, there isn't a specific way it has to go, right? Oh, wait, that one, the relief filer, that's not how you say it. I've seen that. That's come up in puzzles before. Did you have a puzzle with that in the name or something? Somebody did. Minuteam got a daily. The bulb in row 6, column 3 can't be very big. Row 6, column 3. This can't be very big. Oh, look at that. The whole thermometer is encased in this cage. That's cool. I probably should have taken a minute to, like, look at all the things, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 15. So we'd want to go a bit bigger than that, but I don't want to go too big there. That's interesting. Because if I bump this up to a 5 and I do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then like the biggest this could be as a thermometer is a 5, right? But digits can't repeat in cages. Digits can't repeat in cages. But 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, I'm not even gonna look at it. It's gonna be way too big. That's fun. I like that. Somebody said 22 in 3 cells earlier, but I didn't catch what it was. The 22 cage with the double thermometers is restricted. Ooh, maybe I did. Let me check. You have so many puzzles, you don't even remember all the names. Oh, because of the layout of this, we could look if there's some set thing going on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think there's possibilities for this. So as a thermometer, this cell could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's in a cage, the digits can't repeat. We do need 4 different digits bigger than this. But 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 is too big. What if I do a 4 here? The lowest this could be would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 8 is way too big. So I don't want this to be a 4 either. If this is a 3, the smallest this could be would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 7 is too big. Okay, we're getting narrowed down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be the biggest this could be. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 6 is 20, which is smaller. So this has to be a 1 or a 2. We could also, side note, look at, like, where red goes in other places. Like, red has to be over here, that kind of thing. We could look for that. That's normally fun with palindrome lines. Purple needs to go here somewhere. That kind of thing. I did make one, but apparently I didn't include it in my list. I remembered it. If you search my YouTube for it, I'm pretty sure I did it. But I don't know actually if I did YouTube or a stream. I just remember the name. Can you use the I could use the cage tool, but I like doing the math in my head better. That's more fun for me. You're talking about the one that gives you the totals up here? I like doing the math in my head. Luna just had another very loud meow. I don't know what her deal is today. She's like Timmy fell in the well. This is also interesting. What 9 plus 8 is 17. We have this 4 here. This arrow is cool. I think I want to check real quick if there's anything that jumps out at me for Sudoku on the colors that we know about. Like red has to go over here. Orange, I don't entirely know if this is orange or green, so I'm going to skip it. Yellow, I do need a yellow in here. Yellow can't go here. Yellow is also not red. Yellow goes here somewhere. Green. Green in here would have to go here somewhere. Blue. Maybe not. I'm not seeing a whole lot. Purple goes here somewhere. Pink. Maybe not. I think I see something when subtracting the row column sets. Probably just unhappy with the journal situation. She wants to be held but doesn't want to be held. Subtracting row column sets. What do you mean by that? Like how exactly? Which ones? Ooh, there's also this. If these two columns together, we know if you do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 is 45. So these highlighted cells sum to 90. These highlighted cells now sum to 90 minus 22. 68 minus another 22. 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 8 cells sum to 46. Something might be able to be done with that. I'm not sure what right now, but it's interesting. Same thing is going to happen over here. These sum to 46. This sums to 42. I don't think I can do anything with that right now. But it's interesting. Highlight the first 4 rows and the middle 5 columns. So this is 4 in one direction and 5 in one direction, though. Set equivalence between those row and columns. So we have 4 across and 5 this way, though. So we could add an extra row or something and then remove the middle. It doesn't make sense to remove the common parts right now, but if I added another row, that would work. Because right now I have 4 sets of 9 crossed with 9, or with 5, with 5 sets of 9. But if I do this and remove the common parts, then that makes sense. No, it's not needed. How does this make sense? The columns just have an extra 45. I'm listening. I'm reading, I suppose. Remove the whole palindrome line. Except for the middle one. So now this is, these column bits have an extra 45 that we would need to remove. And then the arrow. Okay, bulb in the rows, and then the line in the columns. So, this lower section. Ooh, this is interesting. This lower section is equal to this highlighted section up here plus 45. That's insane. I picked some great colors here. If you're colorblind, I'm so sorry. Green plus 45 equals brown. Is that what we're getting now? There's no way. Baseball check-in. For the Sudoku, you have to use perpetuals of 1. You're welcome. Godspeed. Appreciate it, McCray. Have a hot dog and drink a beer. Thank you. I appreciate it. At the top, you have 8 cells summing to 25. Oh, yeah, if we look at the math. 22, 44. Wait, okay. 22, 44, 66, 70. So 70 minus the extra 45 is only 25. Okay. I'm not sure how to capitalize on this right now. But that is wild the way we ended up highlighting exactly this. This is like a 25 cage that's split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. Minimum for 6 numbers is 21. At the top you have 8 cells, summing to 25. Minimum for 6 cells is 21. Oh yeah, this is all different numbers. This is 21 at a minimum, so shoot, I forgot already. 25, right? 25 for the whole thing. This is 21 at a minimum. So these 2 cells need to be 4 at a maximum. So this is a 1, 2, 3, really. But definitely a 1. Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Good to know. What else do to do with this? I'm now using shading for 2 different purposes. We love that. What happens if these are all green? This would also have to be light green. That's okay. It doesn't seem like Sudoku's broken or anything. No, that looks worse to me. Um, aside from that, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1. It's definitely a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then either or no, definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then either a 6 or a 7. So 8 and 9 definitely go over here. That's important. And then either a 6 or a 7. This also has to be 1, 2, or 2, 4. I could do a 3, 6. But this won't be 4, 8. That's the only option I'm taking out. If over here, I need to use an 8 and a 9 in here, at least one of these needs to go in here. Could I do both 9 and 8? That's already 17, and these 3 cells would have to be 5. That doesn't work. So this needs to be an 8 or a 9. If this is a 9, These 4 cells would have to be 13, which is doable. Still possible. But this is either a 6 or a 7 with an 8 or a 9. So the smallest this could be is 6 and 8, right? If this goes 6, 8, the 7 would be in here, and this would be a 9. So that's already 14. So these 3 cells need to be 7 max. Oh, that's good. That's good. What are my actual options? The smallest this could be is 6, 8, which is 14. No, math was wrong. This needs to be 8 at a maximum, not 7 at a maximum. This is a maximum of 8, where I could do like 1 and 2 and 5. Is there any way I'd want this to be 7 and 8 or 7 and 9? If I did 7, 8, that's 15. This would have to be 7, 1, 2, 4, which is fine. If this is 7, 9, that's 16. This would have to be 6, which is 1, 2, 3, which would be broken here. Okay, so this can't be 7, 9. Does 7, 8 break this? 1, 2, 3, I didn't check that. If this is 7, 8, that's 15, so this needs to be 7, so this would have to be 1, 2, 4. If I make this a 4 and this a 1, 2, that's fine. 7 is still an option. I was trying to take 7 out as an option. It has to contain a 1 then? We got a digit? Wait. Oh yeah, I do have corner marked 1s, don't I? Okay, we have to include a 1. The smallest way that I don't include a 1 is if this is 2, 3, 4, which is 9, which is too big. There's it, and we got all hyped up about getting a digit, and then I typed a color instead. Isn't that the worst when you type a color? Very cool. Very cool. What else do I know now? I kind of want to pencil actual options here to see, because this one can't be a 4, and then I could only use 2 or 3 once here. So the smallest this could be would be 6 and 8, which is 14. So this would need to be 7, because I already have a 1. So to get 7 here, I can't do 1 and 6. I could do 2 and 5. I could do 3 and 4. If this went 6, 9 or 7, 8 for 15, this would need to be 7. This is already a 1, so this would be a 2, and this would be a 4. If this went 7, 9 for 16, I would be trying to get 6 here, and we already know that's not an option. That's pretty limited. Not as limited as I hoped, but it's pretty limited. 5 small numbers in row 4. I know, I'm hoping to find out that like this has to be a 2 and a 4 or something. Or maybe this has to be a low digit or something. Da, 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 da. What is this? The lowest this can be is a 6. And that would mean that this is 1, 2, 3. Which is also a lot of low digits. But this could go all the way up to 9, and this could be a 2, 3, 4. Do I want 2 large digits here? What if my 5th 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is out here? And these are 2 big numbers, like 6, 7 at a minimum? Well, we've already said that's possible. We also have this. This could be the same digit though. It can't be a 1, but it could be like 2, 2, and this could be a 4. Huh. Consecutive numbers in row 4 don't have a 9. Because this would be 9, 8, which would be 17. Okay. So a 9 can't go here. A 9 has to go somewhere here. But 7, 8 is fine. We know that 15 is an option with 3 extra cells. If this is 7, 8, this needs to sum to math. 7, this would be a 1, 2, 4. The 1 would go up here. This would be a 2, 4. And that looks fine for right now. Oh, this actually can't be a low digit. This can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it can't be a 1, obviously, but this also can't be a 2, 3, 4, because if I put a 2 and a 3, this is broken. If I do a 3 and a 4, I can only have one more small digit. So this could go 5, 6. This is going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't use a 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This gets broken. Do I have to use a 1 in here again? Can I place a 1? The smallest this could be would be 5, 6, which is 11, which means 11 in 3 cells. So no, I don't need to do, I don't need to use a 1. But it's good to think about. All right. Wait, 4, 5 wouldn't work either. Or yeah. But 5, 6 is an option, right? Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Could the limit be 6, 7, 8 with 7 guaranteed? Wait, I missed how this couldn't be a 5 though. Because this doesn't need to be a 5. This could be like 1, 2, 4. And then I could use 5, 6. Okay, cool. If the long arrow bulb is 9, that makes it yellow by box 5. Holy. Okay. If this is a 9, well, whatever digit this is can't go here or on the arrow, right? 9 also can't go in this spot on a thermometer or this spot on an arrow. Yeah, I think there's more than if this is just a 9. Whatever this digit is not going to go on its own arrow and also can't go up here. It's also not this digit because that would mean it's also up here. So this digit is one of these. It would be possible to be here, I think, and it also would be possible to be here, I think. But this digit is definitely one of these. Okay. If it's yellow, where does yellow go in here? It would go right here. That's a jump. That's interesting. Wait, only 2 options? If this is a 9, it has to be yellow. But I think if this is a 6, would it be possible for this to be 6, 7? And then like a 1, 2, 3? I think so. Or something. 6 plus 7 is only 13. So I would have more options here. But this digit for sure goes in one of these. I think yellow goes here specifically if this is yellow, but we don't know it is yet. This could still be yellow for this box. We also need to remember that brown and green are not exclusive of these. I kind of want to mark these differently, but I don't know how. We probably could just get rid of the shading for these. We did the part that was important, I think. And now we have shading for unique digits. I was thinking about outlining them, but with this one being different. Oh wait, I don't want to use red. Yeah, I do, that's fine. Not that one. It was like this, right? That's good. If we need to use it again. Dark green could be yellow. What a sentence. What a sentence. Dark green could be yellow. What else do we know? Row 4, column 8. Okay, let's do this. Make it easier on my brain. Row 4, column 8. This circle. Going in row 6, column 4, or row 6, column 6 is quite restrictive. Not just if it's 9. In both cases, it forces a second larger digit into those cages. Yes. Where do you put 1 in box 5? 1 can't go there. 1 is also not yellow. 1 can't go in this row. And 1 is also not that one. Oh, look at that. That seems like such an easy digit. What the heck? 1 in here can't go here because of Sudoku. It's also not a 5, 6, 7, 8. It won't go here on a thermometer. 1 is not yellow or this green orange we haven't figured out yet. And it also just can't go in row 4 anymore. Bam. Look at that. That's wild. What does that mean for this now? If I have to have a 1. I don't know if it means anything. If it went 1, 2, 3, is that still okay? I think so. Or 1, 4, 2. This is a 1. It means that 1 goes here somewhere. Okay, 1 can't go in this thermometer, so 1 is either blue or pink. One of these is a 1. 1 goes here. 1 goes here. Now we know it's not 2, 3, 4. Oh, for this. Okay, I see what you're saying. Might be worth marking 1 in box 8. Blue or pink has to be a 1. If it was 2, 3, 22 box would break. 1 in box 7 now. 1 can't go here on a thermometer. 1 is also not purple because it's specifically blue or pink. Could 1, 2 go here? I'm not against it. Okay, if 1 is blue, it would go here or here. If 1 is pink, it would go here. Oh, okay, look. So 1 in this box and 1 up here means that I can't have 1 here at all. 1 has to go here for this box. There's no way that 1 goes in this column or this column. 1's gonna be here, which means this can't be 1. Meaning this is a 1. And 1 specifically goes here. Woo! Look at that. Okay, can we place more ones? I keep in my head treating this as a cage, and I got worried I couldn't use another one. One of these is a 1, and one of these is a 1, which means 1 goes in this row! Look at that! Gosh. Thought I had something. What if 1 goes here and this is 1 too? That's fine. What other 1s do I know about? I need a 1 in this column still. It's not gonna go on the arrow, it's not a 4. It also can't go here. One of these is a 1. Okay. These need to sum to 21. What else do I know? This is just not 4, 8, but every other option was an option. I could go 1 and 2. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that one of these as a 1. In case it comes in handy. I don't know if it will, though. What else do I know? If this is 22, this is 23? One of these is a 1. So this is 22 also. Or this is 22, depending on which one's a 1. That's fine. Wasn't paying attention to the set earlier. Is red minimized with 1 DOF? Wait, I don't know what that means. Is it minimized with 1 degree of freedom? Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for sure, and then either a 6 or a 7, and then this is either a 2 or a 3. We know that red equals 25 for sure. Is there something where if this is a 2, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. If this is a 2, then this is 6, 8 or 6, 9. Do we need to use a 2 here? The other option's 4, 3. I don't think there was a digit we had to use, right? Did we overlook that? I hope not. If this is 1, 4, 3, that's 8. So this would be 16. 14. Math. 14. This would be 6, 8. I think that's okay. Well, yeah, this would be 6, 8, meaning there's a 7 in here, and this is a 2. Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, never mind. We also kind of had something earlier where this whole column is 90. So minus... This is 46. Minus one of these 1s. Whichever one it is, the other ones are 45 now. I don't know if that's interesting. Huh. If this is a 6, 7, 8, 9, well, like, this can't be a 9, but if this was a 6, 7, 8, 8, 9 would not be good. We don't want this to be an 8 or a 9, but a 6 or a 7, I think. If this goes 7, 8, that's 15. This could just go 1, 2, 4. Unfortunately, I think this digit could still go here. And this digit could still go here if it's low enough. This being a 6, I mean, this could be 6, 1, and 7. That's fine. We haven't used this palindrome line a whole lot. I'm wondering if we can figure out more with the colors that we have or something. If this is light green, this would be light green. Light green is one of these. If this ends up being light green, it would specifically be this one, but okay with that. With 6 or 7 in box 3 in the 22 cage, options are constraints. What does that mean? Options are constraints. We for sure have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then either a 6 or a 7. The 22 cell doesn't have a 1 in the top left. This doesn't have a 1 at all. Okay, right. This also doesn't have a 1, but that's okay. If this doesn't have a 1, the smallest this can be is 5, 6, which is 11. So this would need to be 11. But that's fine. What if this is at the big end a 7, 8? That would be 15. So this would need to be 7, but we can't do 7 because we don't have a 1. So this can't be 7, 8 anymore. What about 6, 7? That would be 13. So this would have to be 9. Uh-oh, chat's moving. Did I miss something? 6, 7 would be 13, but this could be 9 with a 2, 3, 4, I think. But we did take 8 out of here for sure. Have fun with the puzzles. G and Popfly. The 6 or 7 in the 22 cage in box 3 implies you can only pair it with an 8 and you need a 4. Wait, the 6 or 7 in the 22 cage in box 3. Yeah. Implies you can only pair it with an 8 and you need a 4. I don't understand what that means. For this, we have 6, 7 and 8, 9. So we have 1 digit from 6, 7 and 1 digit from 8, 9 is how we've been treating this. Consecutive pair can't have a 5. Oh no, I got it wrong. I think 5 is fine, but I think 6 is guaranteed now. I just snapped myself with my hair tie. That means the ball was not 6. But I think what we did is fine. We took out an 8 because this can't be 7, 8. Because if this is 7, 8, then this is 15 and this would have to be 7, but we can't use a 1 at all, which doesn't work. So I think this is fine now. This ends up being a 6, so this can't be a 6. So this won't go 1, 2, 3, but that's fine. Did we look at if 7 is possible here? I don't know if that helps knowing that this digit could go here, though. This could still be 1, 7, 8. I'm not against it. But this is for sure a 6 now. You can wipe out 6 in the 6, 7, 8, 9 arrow thing in row 4. Okay, okay, nice. The 22 cage implies few combinations. Are you saying we need to take out options? In my mind, we have the options penciled here. This needs to be 6-8 or 6-9 or 7-8. And then we penciled the options that we have here. I don't see how to narrow this down more. And I didn't pencil this, but we know that this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for sure. But I think that's implied by this part. You can wipe out 6 in the arrow thing. Did it with the crafty dot. Both ways work. If this is 7, this would be 1, 4, 2. If this is 8, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, and 9. This won't be 2, 3. I don't think we had that as an option though. Devil Kid! Hello, hello! We got a tough puzzle here. Do we want to pencil exact options here? If this is 5, 6, this needs to sum to 11, and we can't use a 1. But I feel like we have so many options. What if we do 2, 3, 6? What if we do 2, 4, 5? Oh. If this is a 5, 6, and we can't use a 1, this would be 2, 3, 4, which does not give us the right total, but we can't use 5 or 6. So 2, 3, 7 would be the next smallest, which is too big. I don't think we have a combination where 5, 6 works. How does 6, 7? 13 would be 9. This would have to be 2, 3, 4. I think this has to go 6, 7. I don't think we have an option with 5, 6. If this is 5, 6, that's 11. So we need to get 11 here. We can't use a 1. No, there's no option. This has to go 6, 7. Oh, look at that. And then this has to be 2, 3, 4. Okay. That also means that this can't be a 7 anymore either. We're doing things. This digit is one of these. Okay. I also kind of want to think about like where does this digit go in here? It's not one of these, it's not one of these. It is also not blue or pink because it sees those. So this digit is an extra one or purple or green, okay. Good to look at. I'm not sure if it's super helpful right now. This needs to be one more out of 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually not a 2, 3. One of these is a 2, 3, but the other one needs to go over here. There's no way we would want to have 4 and 5 here. So these specifically are not 2, 3. They're not a 1. They're not a 6, a 7. This needs to be a 4, 5, 8, 9. I don't know if we can get anywhere with that. Now where does this digit go in here? Hold on. Okay, this digit needs to go in this box somewhere. It's not on its own arrow. It's not here because of Sudoku. It's also not this orange and light green. There's no way we would want an 8 or a 9 here on the thermometer because if we can't put a 9 here, and if this was an 8, we're automatically including 8 and 9, which doesn't work. 8, 9 could be yellow for right now. If this is a 9, we don't want it on the arrow. But I think this could go 8, 1, 9. Actually, I think that would be fine. So I think this digit could still go here. Oh, wait, this is a 22 cage. We also can't have an 8 there because that's a 22 cage. Oh, I had it outlined. This is also a 22 cage, so I also can't put 8 here. 8 and 9 would mean that this is 17, so this needs to be 5, which you can't do. So this is yellow. Half-Life was just a little bit ahead. This digit is for sure yellow, meaning where does yellow go in here? This is yellow. This is an 8-9, this is an 8-9, this is an 8-9. Look at that! Oh, you just came back from the beach? Heck yeah. Nice. Try to figure out how to contribute to the puzzle. Saying nice things in chat is like totally contribution. I gotta catch up. 8 uses 1, 2, 5, and 1, 3, 4. 9 uses 1, 3, 5, and 1, 2, 6. One of them is 2, 3. The other one's 4, 5. Ooh. No, it isn't fine. In box 4, you can play. Oh, I can place more things now. Dark purple. Do we know that dark purple's not 2, 3? I know it's not yellow. Why can't this one be dark purple? Did I miss something? Is it because of this somehow? Oh, true. Okay, cool. The 25 red cage with only one level of liberty, and the 22 cage with 6, 7, 8, 9 in conjunction blocks some possibilities, like 9 and a 22 cage due to 2, 3 on row 4. I think we're on the same page there. Like, I don't think I need to change anything. We know that 8, 9 for sure goes out here. Both of them. Neither one of them can go in here. Like, do you want me to pencil that this is a... Like, I could pencil it like this. And then have a 6, 7 in the middle also. But that just seemed excessive, so I didn't want to pencil it. But I think we're on the same page. That this has a set total of 25. And that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for sure. And then either a 6 or a 7. And then this is either a 2 or a 3, depending on what 6, 7 goes here. I think that yellow 8, 9 is in the 22 cage, specifically in box 7. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yellow 8, 9 needs to go here. And we don't want yellow to go here, because then that would mean that yellow is 8 and that this has to be a 9 also, which is too big for the cage. So this one specifically needs to be yellow. Yellow goes in here. Yellow is not pink. What a sentence. Yellow can't appear in the same cage again. So yellow is one of these. Meaning up here, yellow is one of these. Okay, but this is for sure yellow. Which is a decently large digit. We want to be careful with these, probably. The thermometer encased in the cage is fun. It really affects where you can actually place digits. Whoops. Try to put 6, 9 or 7, 9 and both won't work. At least I think. My camera's shaking. There's a cat laying next to the tripod. The head banging. I have this really cheap Amazon Essentials tripod. And so like the slightest bump of anything like makes everything shake so bad. 6, 9 and 7, 9 for this. 6, 9 and 7, 9 won't work. Okay. If this is 6, 9, then this is an 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, which sums to 15, 22, 23. So this needs to be a 2. If this is 6 and 9, that's 15, 16. For 22, we would need 6 more here, so that won't work. Because this is a 2, because of this 7. Whoops, I went back too far. Too far, too far, too far. If this is I don't want to pencil it again. If this is 7, 9, 16. 7 plus 9 is 16. This becomes an 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 21, 22. This needs to be a 3, so we can't use a 3 here. So without a 3 here, 7 plus 9 is 16. This is 17. This would need to be 5 without using a 3. And I don't think that works. Okay. So when we did look at this earlier, we missed that. Oh, probably because we changed our options here since then. That would make sense. So one of these is definitely an 8. This is a 9. Can we do more with that? That didn't change what goes in here, though. Maybe this option changed. If this is 6, 8, that's 14, 15. This would need to be 7. 2, 5, or 3, 4. Specifically, if this is 6, 8, that means a 7 goes in here, so this has to be a 2. So this would be 4, 3. Fine. If this is a 7, 8, that's 15, 16. This would need to be 6. 7 in here puts a 6 in here, so this would need to be a 3, so we have 2, 4. Okay. Oh, wait, I don't think I used a 5 at all. Hold on, let me corner mark options. If this is 6, 8, that puts a 7 in here and a 2 here. 6, 8 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So this would need to be 7, but I can't use a 2. So it would be 4 and 3. Corner mark to keep track of them. If this is 7, 8, that puts a 6 in here, so a 3 over here. 7, 8 is 15, plus 1 is 16. This would need to be 6 without using a 3, which is totally fine. This ends up being 4, 2. So this looks like it's a 4 no matter what now. If I went through all the options correctly. And this can't be a 5. So we also get a 2, 3 pair here. I think that makes sense. I'm trying to find a reason why orange green is small. A reason to make it small? We know that this ends up being a 5, 8, 9. I'm okay with that. What else was there? 4 is 4, so 22 cage. The yellow 8, 9. I know it goes in that 22 cage, but that 9 is in the way in row 1. Okay, the yellow 8, 9 goes in the 22 cage. Which 22 cage? Sorry. But the 9 is in the way in row 1. Saying, yellow has to go in here somewhere. In box 2. Ah. Okay, so we need yellow in this box somewhere. And that 9 makes things difficult. Do we know where yellow goes in here, actually? Not yet. Yellow is here. Yellow is definitely one of these. Oh, we do have yellow as one of these, don't we? Because yellow can't go in the same cage here. Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yellow does for sure go here. So yellow up here, we have a yellow in column 6 already because of this. We have a yellow in column 5 already, and this can't be yellow. So one of these is yellow, for sure. And this 9 makes things difficult. What if this is a 9? These two just need to sum to 13. Which is like totally fine, actually. The 9 in box 2 can be placed. Oh, really? I think we only have one 9, right? 22, 3 cage must contain a 9. 6 plus 7 plus 8 is only... Oh, good point. We need a 9 in here. Oh. That's a good start. We can't do just 6, 7, 8. That's not big enough. It has to have a 9, and this is a 9, so this has to be a 9. Nice. Don't know about yellow being 9 yet, but this is for sure a 9. Meaning these two need to sum to 13. 5 and 8? Or 6 and 7? Don't know more than that yet. I think technically this could still be yellow and it could be an 8. I'm not against it yet. And then this would have to be an 8. That would be fine. I kind of want to look at this more. This row is so nice, though. This needs to be a 5, 8, 9, right? This row is also kind of... It's filled in a bit, but... This could go 1, 2. This could go 2, 4. This could go 3, 6. Oh, I still have a center marked one here. What about more of... Like, where does red go in here and that kind of thing? I think that was a bad example to start with, but can we do more of that? Red goes over here somewhere. What about yellow in this box? Yellow goes here or here. What if this is an 8 or a 9? I need yellow in this. Yellow goes here. Specifically here or here. We don't need to use yellow in here, I don't think. Could be here. What's this 4 cell 22 cage? What if this is an 8 or a 9? I don't think that's bad. A 5, 8, 9 triple in box 5? Oh, did I miss something? A 9 in box 5 would need to be in the middle column because it can't go on an arrow. 9 can't go here, can't go where I already have digits, and also can't go on arrows. One of these is for sure a 9. Okay, meaning 9 for sure goes here somewhere. We can think about odds and evens. This total is even, so this total needs to be even. It either needs to be 2 odd numbers or 2 even numbers. Something to think about. If this is a 9, then this is 18. So this would have to be 4. Is 1, 3 an option? Does that break anything? If this is a 9, and this is a 3 then, if this is 9, then this is a 3. So this would be a 9 and a 2. And this would be a 3. Is anything weird happening with that? This doesn't super affect this. Okay, if this is a 9, this also sums to 9, so this is 18. So this needs to be a 3 and a 1. If this is an 8, then this is 16. So this needs to be 6. I can't use a 4, I can't do 3, 3. This would end up being 1 and 5. Also seems fine. This could be yellow. I'm not against it. I think it's interesting, though, thinking about whatever digit this is essentially doubled in these cells, and this would be the extra. This whole column is odd. Now it's even. Now it's still even. Now it's still even. What is this total? This is an odd number, right? Because this is an odd number. Now it's odd. These two digits together need to be odd. I don't know if that's helpful. Okay, how would you make the arrow for 18? Okay. If this is a 9, and this needs to be 1, 3, I can't use the 1 here. So if this is 9, I can't do 1 and 8. I could do 2 and 7. I can't do 3, 6. And I can't do 4, 5. So if this is a 9, this would be a 2 and a 7. I think that's fine. If I put the 2 here and the 7 here. Oh, okay, hold on. If this is 9 and this is 1 and this is 3, this needs to be a 2, 7. This can't be a 2 because 1, 2, 3 would break this. So this would be a 7. But if this is a 7 and a 3, does 6, 8, 2 give me the right total? Which one went with which one? If this happens, I would be left with 2, 6, and 8. 6 and 8 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. So 9 would not work here because this would be broken. Okay. But still, that's only if this is yellow. I know that this is not 9. We could start there. Oh, well, we were talking about 9 in here, right? 9 is now one of these. There's a start. 9 is not this one. It means that 9 does not go in here at all. We could look at actual options for 8 and see if we could just say that yellow has to go here. Could be on to something. If this is 8, this would also be 8, so this would be 16, meaning I need to get, for some reason, 22 minus 16 in my head just doesn't work. I need to get 6 here. I can't do 3 and 3. I can't do 2 and 4, so I would have to do 1 and 5. So how would I get 8 here without using a 1 and a 5? Can't do 1, 7. 2, 6 is an option. I can't do 3, 5. I can't do 4, 4. So this would have to be 2 and 6. Does that break something here? 8, 2, 6, 1, and 5. If this is a 2, I think I'm okay. Either I don't use a 2 or I don't use a 6. But 2 goes with 7, 8, and 3 goes with 6, 7, so that's fine. Okay. 8's still possible. I was hoping we could take that one out. We need a 9 in this row somewhere. It can't go on an arrow. It also can't go in this region anymore. Never mind. I don't think I'm on to anything there. 2, 7, 8 or 3, 6, 8 combo. I look at this again. One of these is for sure a 9, meaning the other cells need to sum to 13. And I can't use a 1. 9. How do I get 13 without using a 1? 2, 3, 8. Maybe I want to look at this again. I mean, I have all the numbers in the world between a 1 and a 9. Also need to note the arrow number is small in row 5, column 7. This is a small digit. Okay. We can't use another 1. And it can't be a 4. 2, 3 is an option. What if this is a 5? What's the biggest it could be? This could be a 2. I could go 1, 2. And then if this is 9, this could go all the way up to 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. I don't know if I want to pencil it. But that also gives us big numbers here. Okay, I've used of the 4 big numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've used 3 of them up here. The 4th one can't go here and it can't go here. And this could be 1, 2, 6. If it's a 6, it could go here. I might not be stuck using a big digit here, actually. Probably. Looking at this again, maybe? This total is either 10 or 9, so this needs to be 12 or 13. That keeps coming up, but I'm still not... I'm missing something. What else do we know? We come up with colors for these 3 cells and try to figure out where they all go. Orange can't be green. What a sentence. That's always funny when that happens. Orange can't be green. Green is forced into column 1 in box 7. Okay. In here. Oh, look at that. Because we placed this yellow. How cool. Green doesn't go here, and green also doesn't go here. And we know that green is not yellow because of this, and green is also not purple because of this. So green has to go here. So these are decidedly orange now. Very cool. We got our rainbow line. Nice. Nice. So orange is one of these. Orange is going to be one of these. There was something we were looking at in here where we said, oh, but this could be green. We don't know yet. I also... Shoot, I don't remember what it was we were using that for. It might come up again later. Oh, very cool. Okay, nice. I don't think this leads to much, but might be worth pencil marking. Row 4, column 1. And row 5, column 4. These can only be 5 or 8. Ooh, okay, cool. I was thinking about looking to see if we have like a hidden single or something. These can only be 5 or 8 now. They see a 1, they see a 2, 3, they see a 4. 5 is possible. They see a 6, 7. Oh yeah, because we did have this kind of in my head, not really, marked as a 5, 8, 9, right? But now these also see a 9. So this is only a 5, 8. This is a 5, 8, 9. If this is a 5, these are 8. Yellow is 9. This would be a 9, this would be a 9, this would be a 9. That's okay. Oh, which means this is orange. If orange is 5, 8, and orange is not any of these, and also not that, this becomes orange. Was there a situation where this was 5, 8? There was, wasn't there? That did! This needed to be 13, right? So this can't be 5, 8, this needs to be 6, 7. Look at that! This is a 6, 7. That's actually really nice. I think we need to properly list all options for the cage with the arrow in it. This one. 5, 8, 9 triple in box 5 with row 4, column 5. That makes the 5, 8, 9 triple in box 5. If this becomes a 5, 8, 9. True. We have a 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. So these need to be 6, 2, 3, 6, 7. I think that's really helpful to know, actually. I don't want this to be a 7. A 6. If this goes 1, 6. I don't think I want to pencil that, actually. But it's good to acknowledge that this is a 5, 8, 9. We want to pencil options in here. Was there anything else I got with this 6, 7 before I move on? Oh, this is actually just a 2, 3. It is a 2, 3, 6, 7 because of the column, but or because of the box, but because of the column, this can't be a 6, 7. So this is only a 2 or a 3. Okay, that's nice, actually. So this is a 2, 3, 6, 7. What else happens? I think I'm happy with that. Okay. 6, 7 is not yellow. Yellow's definitely a 9. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh my gosh, wait, that changes so much. This is now not a 9. This has to be a 9. Oh my gosh, okay. This is not a 9 anymore. This is a 5, 8. Okay, what else? Do we know what this is a 9, so this needs to be 8. Could I do 2, 6? I think 2, 6 is fine. This is either a 2 or a 6 here. What about a 3, 5? I can't put a 5 here, so this would be a 3 and this would be a 5. And then I don't want to do 4, 4, right? So this becomes a 2, 3, 6. I don't know if I liked leaving all that. This is a 9, this is a 9, this is a 9, this is a 9 for sure. So this is 10. These need to be 12, which is good to look at in a moment. 5, 8, these aren't affected by totals. Okay, wow. Can I place a 9 in here, actually? This needs to be a 9. Not blue. That needs to be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Oh my gosh! Now we're cooking with induction. Okay, 9 in box 9. Perfect. 2, 3, 6 could work. 2, 6, 7 can't be 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay. Row 6, column 4 is 2, 3 because it can't be a 6, 7. Nice. 9s are complete. 78 minutes in. Okay, now I think this is a good place to look, and I think this is a good place to look. Is there more we can do with values now that we know 9s? This is the only one that's part of a cage, and we already knew this was 6, 7. So I think that's fine. This is 10. Let's start with this one, maybe. Maybe. This is 10, so this needs to be 12. And I can't use a 1 or a 9. This needs to be a number between 1 and 9. Okay. Actually, like, not... Okay, maybe this one would be better to look at. I'm really not sure, actually. This digit's the same as one of these, so this is... Oh, wait, that's fun. This digit is one of these. So this is not red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, or purple. This is a new digit. Can I do something with that? This digit's the same as one of these, so where does it go in here? It's not yellow or orange. This digit's going to be one of these. I don't know if that's helpful. It's fun. This digit also needs to go in here somewhere. We'll come back to that. One of these two digits is not a 4. Can you believe that? Since there's 1 and 9 in the 22 cage. 12. Can you put a 7 in the bottom right corner of box 5? It's possible because of Sudoku. If this was a 7, this can't be a 9, so it'd have to go 7, 1, 8. Does that break things? If this is a 7 and this is a 1 and this is an 8, this would be 16. So this would need to be 6. Where we ended up doing 1 and 5, right? Ah, okay. This doesn't work. If this is a 7, this has to be a 1 and this has to be an 8 because this can't be a 9. That's the only way it works. But for the rest of the cage, this sums to 16. So 16 and 22 is not a good number in my head. 4, 2. This needs to be 6. I can't do 1 and 5 because I've already used a 1, and I can't do 2 and 4 because I've already used a 4, and I can't do 3 and 3. So this does not work as a 7. this needs to be a 7. It's the only place 7 works in the cage now. In the box. Sorry. In the box. This is a 6 and this is a 7 now. This is technically a 2, 3, 6 now. I'll go ahead and pencil it. Does this change anything else? This is a 7 and this is a 6 and this is a 7. This stays the same. It's still a total. This is a 2, 3, 6 now. There might be something more here. Let's come back to the thermometer one. I'm not thinking of anything for that. Let's look at this. At the high end, if this is a 6, this could this go 6, 1, 7? Oh, this is like difficult to think about actually. The 4 saved us. The 22 cages in boxes at 8 and 9 doesn't have a 9. Would the max digit be 8? Okay, cool. Good. We're looking at a good thing here. This at the lowest could technically go 2, 1, 3, it looks like, right? 2, 1, 3 would only be a total of 6, meaning these two would have to sum to 16, and I don't have a way of doing that. So I don't actually want this to go to... Let's think about the biggest this could be, and then because these 3 digits is just going to be double this value if you want to think about it that way. So if we think about what's possible here, maybe that would be good for narrowing this down. I'm not using a 9. I can only use 1 digit out of 6, 7, 8. I think I'm thinking about this backwards. I don't know if we want to do largest options here. Oh wait, I just saw something. 6 in here. 6 is not red, so 6 has to be green or blue, so this can't be a 6. Is that helpful? Can I do something with that? This one can't be a 6. 7 in here. Seven's not blue, so 7 is red or green. Seven's not green, actually. 7 is red. Really? 7 in here. Can't go up here. They're not 2, 3, 4, or not 9. 7 is not green, and 7 is not blue. So 7 is red. I think we can do more. 7 needs to go down here now. I need 7 as one of these. Okay. Somebody said blue isn't 6 either. Oh, good point. All the way down here. Okay, so 6 in here somewhere. It's not blue. 6 is green. Okay, this is helpful. It also means that this can't be a 7. 7 is one of these. 6 is one of these. This is a 6. One of these is green. This is a 6. This is green. Totally off track of what I was doing a second ago, but it's fine probably, right? Did I get any more with that? I have a 1. This needs to be bigger than a 2. It won't be a 1. Okay. Where does the other 5, 8 go? It can't go here. I don't want this to be an 8. So, like, if this is a 5, 8 would be here. I think I'm fine with that. What else? What else? Redo the 6 in box 1. It's placed. 6 is placed. 7 can't go on the dot in box 7. Oh, that's a good point. So if I need a 7 in here somewhere, 7 can't go here. 7 is one of these. Where does 7 go in here? I keep starting to look at this cage and then I don't, and then I look at other stuff, and then I end up wanting to look at the cage because it would have helped me. Where did red go in box 7? Oh, 7 can't go on this dot. Oh, hey, it made it red. Nice. Red in here. Red is one of these. Okay. I did look at the wrong box for sure. I just remembered the dot was here and that I was just looking at 7, so I was like, oh hey, up here. Okay, this. This actually at a minimum could be 2 1, so this could be 3. It sees a 4, it could be a 5, it sees a 6, it could be a 7, it could be an 8, it sees a 9. We already decided we don't want this to be a 3 because this being only 6 would make this 16, and that's not possible. If this was a 5, this would be 10, and this would need to be 12. Can't use a 1 or a 2, can't do 3, 9, can't do 4, 8. 5, 7 would be an option. No, because this is a 5 in this scenario. So I don't want this to be a 5 either. There's no way to get the values we need here without using another 5. 7 would make this 14. So this would need to be 8. I can't do 1, 7 because I'm already using a 7. What about 2, 5? Sorry, 2, 6. If this is a 7, this is 14. So this needs to be 8. I can't do 1, 7. What about 2, 6? It's okay with this because the 2 and the 6 don't go together. 2, 6 might be an option. What about 3, 5? Also, I think an option. Don't want to do 4, 4. But if this is a 7, how do I get 7 here? I think that's good to think about also. We'll skip it for a second and look at 8. If this is 8, this is 16. So this would need to be my nemesis number 6. If this is 16, this is an 8. This would need to come to 6. 1, 5 we've said is an option. Can't do 2, 4, can't do 3, 3. So if this is an 8 and I do 1, 5, how do I get 8 here without using a 1 or a 5? 2, 6. 6, 2, rather. I have options. Okay, but this is down to a 7, 8 now. We could pencil actual digits in here, I think would be helpful. I don't think I can actually use all of the 2, 3, 6 here. Oh. 7 in column 7. Did we get that? It can't go here. It can't go here. It can't go here. This could still be a 7, or we could still have a 7 here, right? Possibly, maybe. Two, 6 won't work because it both uses 2, 6 when bulb is 7. Okay, actual penciling options now that we have this narrowed down to a 7, 8. If this is a 7, this needs to also be 7. So how do we do that? I could do 1 and 6, right? What about 2 and 5? That would also be an option. And these don't see 2s or 5s, right? 3 and 4 would not work. Now, how do I get... Okay, 7 would make this 14, so I would need to get 8 here. But I have 2 different options for 7, so I feel like I'm also going to have options here. This, in my mind, still feels like too many options to pencil. A 6 is placed? A 6, okay, 3 6 pair in column 1, box 7. Actually, 6 is placed. Column 1, box 7. This has to be 3 6, we're saying? Did I... You put a 7 and an 8 in cage 22. Which cage? Sorry. This has to be a 3 6. Okay. Okay, 6 can't go here, so 6 has to go here. This is a 6, making this a 3. Okay, cool. Meaning I can't use 3 here. Not being able to use 3 here changes some options, I think. Orange goes here. Box 1, cell 8. Cell 5. Da-da-da-da. There was something else. You can put a 7, 8 in cage 22. This one? This maybe? Or in here. In column 7, you put the 7 in bottom cage 22 because you... Okay, in column 7, you put the 7 in the bottom cage 22 because you would need both 7 and 8. So you would need a 7 in 3 cells without a 4, which is impossible. You put the 7 in the bottom cage 22. Because you would need both 7 and 8. Are you talking about like one of the options I did or something? I don't remember exactly what all the options we went through. 7 is forced. Look where it goes in box 8 versus the 22 cage that's in column 7. Look where it goes in box 8. Okay, starting there. 7 can't go here. So 7 has to go here or here. If 7 goes here, we can't use a 7 in the cage, so 7 would also go here. If 7 goes here, can't have both 7 and 8 in the cage, okay? 7 plus 8 is 15, so the other 7 would have to go 1, 2, 4. Oh, blue is 1. I missed that. Hold on. Wait, why is blue 1? We're talking about 2 different things now. 2, 3, 8 is the only combination in the 22 cage. Okay. The 22 cages. I know we keep saying the 22 cage, and there's 72 different 22 cages in here. 2, 3, 8 is the only combination for this one. The 22 in boxes 7 and 8. That would be these 2 boxes. Okay, Phil might be here. 1 in box 7 is in column 2, placing it in box 1. Yeah, 1 can't be here, 1 is here. Okay, that's why this is 1. I see that. 1 is blue, so this can't be 1. This can't be 1, so this has to be 1. We got blue as 1. Super Goku said, I think 2, 3, 8 is the only combination in the 22 cage in boxes 7 and 8. That means they'd be claiming 8s. I don't think I know what claiming 8s are, actually. And you can place 7 in row 3. Row 6, column 7 is always 5. Make this blue. All 1s can be placed. Okay, A, I don't think I know what claiming 8s are. And B, I'm not sure which cage we're talking about when you say 238 is the only combination. But we're also saying that this has to be a 5 no matter what. Wait, this can't be a 5 because of this. Row 6, column 7, sorry. This one's always a 5. Okay. With this new information that this is a 1. Home stretch. God, I'm hoping. Row 3, column 6 must be a 6 because of the arrow. Row 6, column 6. Must be a 6 because of the arrow. Can't be a 7 because of this. So this has to be a 6, making this a 1, and this is 7. Sorry, I'm not sure which cage we were talking about with the 238. This can't be or this is a 6, so this can't be a 6 anymore. This is a 2-3. Which also means this is 14. So for here, we need to get a total of 8. 1-7 can't do that. 2-6 can't do that. So this has to be a 3-5. I don't want to do 4-4. 3-5 means this can't be a 3, so this is a 2. This is not a 2 or a 5. This is a 6 now also. So I could do math on that in a second. This is 2, which meant this needed to be 7, 8, I think. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7, meaning this has to be 15. I have to use an 8 no matter what. This is a 7, and this is an 8. This is 3-5. This is 9, and this is 7, so this becomes a 2. This becomes a 3. This becomes a 5. This becomes a 3. That's done. This is a 3, so this won't be a 3. 2-4 looks okay. This is a 2, so this is a 3. This needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I still have options for this. I'm gonna look at that again in a moment. 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. What else do we have? Cages. What's this? 4 plus 9 is 13, so this needs to sum to 9. I can't do 1-8. I can't do 2-7. I can't do 3-6. I need to do 4-5. Both of those are bigger than 1 and smaller than 9, and also bigger than 3. And I don't have anything else telling me whether it's a 4 or a 5, but it's a 4-5 for sure. Okay, next, 1s can be cleaned out. I read that and I forgot to do it. This is a 1. This is not a 1. I have a 1 in this box, in this box. This needs a 1. This looks like a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 5. I need a 2. And an 8. I can't do either one of those right now. Okay, but it's interesting. I might be able to look at this. The red cage that started all is still untouched. I'm not using a 1 on this anymore. 2, 4, 3, 6. I think both are still options. I need a 6 here. 3, 6. It is 2, 4 or 3, 6. But I don't see options for that other than that. So we're gonna leave it for now. This needs to be 22. But it might be easier to look outside here. This whole thing's 45, so this is going to be 45 minus 22, which is 23. Minus 13 is going to be 10. Minus 1, this is going to be 9. If this is a 4, this is a 5. If that's a 5, this is a 4. Pink is 4, 5. Oh, I was hoping I would see a 4 or a 5 somewhere. This is pink. Oh, I have a 4, 5 for the column though, so this is a 2. And this is an 8. So this is a 5. This is an 8, and this is an 8. Oh yeah, also because this, yeah, it's fine. This is a 3, 4, meaning this can't be a 4. It is a 5. So this is a 4 and this is a 5. What's purple? This is 3, 4. This is not a 4. It's a 5. 2. Purple is 2. I need to fix my shading. I know what these digits are now. A 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did end up using a 8 and a 9 in here. That's wild. Actually wild. I was not expecting that. I need a 3 in here. A 4. A 5. This is a 5, so this is a 3. This is a 4, 8, I think. This is an 8, so this is a 4, and this is an 8. So this is a 3, and this is a 4. This 4. Meaning this needs to be 3, 6, doesn't it? It can't be 2, 4. I can't use a 1. 3 would make this a 3, and this is 6. 2 and 5. This is a 5, so this is a 2, and this is a 5. What else? I need a 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, really? 4 and 5? If I typed numbers correctly. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. This is the same box. The outlining the cages is throwing me off on regions. This is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scanning improved since last. That's a good compliment. My scanning is the worst. What if I'm just getting lucky with guessing? What if I just say like, this is a 2, and then I end up being right? That would be cool. 6 and 8. 3, 4. This is a 4. This is a 3. 7, 8. This is a 7 and this is an 8. But we're not done shading. That's important. 2 is purple. Page 2. 3. Did we never get a color for 3? That was one of the unshaded ones. Let's make it gray. 4 is one of the other unshaded ones. Let's make it brown. 4 is my least favorite today. 5 is pink. 6 is... Ew, this is an ugly quilt. Why did I put gray on it? That's not cool. I regret the choice in gray. I apologize. Oh, I normally do dark green. That's what it is. Ew, the brown and green. Fake it till you make it, right? I'll just guess. Purple was below 9. You were just predicting the future. Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh. I'll admit, when Porges first said, like, the first 4 rows and then the middle 5 columns, I was like, no way. But then when we took out all of the, like, we took out the line and it ended up perfectly highlighting these, that was nice. That was nice. Hydrate. Okay, smart. I've not tried many puzzles. I'll probably start looking at the ones Kathy does. This one was hard. But the ones I post on YouTube, I'm capable of solving those on my own. So those are probably a good place to start. Or even if you know Ranks, Rangsk, he does this Sudoku adventure series on YouTube that are like really approachable 6x6 puzzles, and those are really good too. Or even like the beginning of my YouTube playlist, like when I was learning and I did like really easy, like much easier ones. Those are also good to start with. Challenge: solve every puzzle that I've ever solved. One of my challenges for myself for June is I'm working on making a Google Sheet of all the puzzles I've ever solved on YouTube. And it's quite the process, and it's quite monotonous, but I want to try to have it done by the end of June. That's my challenge for myself. If that scanning is luck, you should play the lottery. Plus the run, Kathy Champ. I'm gonna send lottery numbers, just give me a cut. Ranks led me to you. Nice. I did. I solved one of Rank's puzzles, and also the very first variant solve I ever did was one of the puzzles from the Adventure series, which is cool. Data entry is fun. Yeah, it's just monotonous. And the most annoying part is like when I click on the next YouTube video in the playlist and it plays an ad and I have to wait for the page to load before I can get the links, and then like that throws me off my groove. Getting the ad and waiting for it to load the video so I can expand the description. Also, I got up to puzzle 50 and then I realized that when I was copy pasting the link for the Sudoku pad link, it wasn't just giving me the Sudoku pad link, it was giving me like a YouTube reroute to like the YouTube description. And so if you click the link, it takes you to the YouTube video and not just straight to the puzzle, which is super annoying. And I don't like that it does that. So I had to go back and fix. I was on like puzzle 52 when I finally realized that. That was crazy. I can do quite difficult killers, but when other variants take priority, I have to lower my difficulty. The killer cage math is fun until I've done them for like several hours in a row, and then I'm kind of like, okay, what is 22 minus 16? And then I would probably want to. I've never used the. Somebody said earlier the cage tool. I've never used that. Large digits, keypad, colors, timer, dash grid, pen tool, letter tool, killer calculator. Oh, what's the difference between that and calculate cell sums? Is this... Where does it show up? If the puzzle isn't done, does it? Where does it go? Oh, wait, am I using... I'm using a layout. Hold on. What if I turn on the killer calculator also? Oh, do I have to do both maybe? Sum of 22. Oh, because I already have the digits in there. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Surely it's ethical to run an odd blocker on your own videos. Yeah, but YouTube still gives me the warning and then it's like, you shouldn't be using this on YouTube. And I think if you have a certain amount of subscribers on your channel, you should get ad-free videos for free. At least on your own videos. Like, why do I have ads on my own videos? Are you doing primarily YouTube videos or streams as well? At least the ones available. Primarily YouTube videos. I like the doing once a week the live stream and then like doing the Sudoku puzzles that I need help with. Oh, for the chart, sorry. The YouTube videos, and I'm also trying to get the streams. There's a few streams that I don't have anymore because for whatever reason, like YouTube didn't work that day, so I didn't stream on YouTube. I only streamed on Twitch, and it was before I started posting my VODs on YouTube. So there's like 2 or 3 streams that I know of that I don't have videos for anymore. But yeah, I definitely want to get the YouTube videos done and then do streams second, but that one's going to be tougher. I won't have 100% of them basically. Calculate cell sums sometimes help you get the last number in a box or a column. Click on the killer cage, it'll populate some stuff. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering what the 4 out of 9 meant, but that makes sense. 4 Sudoku in 1, by which I mean 18 by 18 grid of 4 9x9 puzzles that have to be solved together. Oh, oh, so I was imagining like the 5 puzzles. The Gatai ones, is that what they're called? 4 Sudokus in one and 18 by 18 grid. I don't know if I've done anything like that. I've done a couple of the New York Times Sudokus, but I hate doing them on the New York Times website. So I always get the Sudoku pad link that Ranks has. But classic Sudoku is just so boring for me, honestly. I don't enjoy it. Especially like the really easy ones that are just like fill in the numbers. It is good practice for scanning, which I need to work on, but I get bored. X-wings and XY wings, yes, I do know what they are. I'm not good at recognizing them. Um, I'm not good at recognizing them in the wild, but if somebody's like, "Hey, there's an X-wing right now," then I know what to look for at least. I guess X-wings are way easier than the XY ones, or I have PTSD about swordfish and jellyfish. The first time I ever learned about swordfish and jellyfish, somebody gave me a puzzle and was like, "This is to teach you what a swordfish is," but didn't say what the swordfish was, and just kept getting really mad in chat about like, "There's a swordfish here. Just look for it. There's a swordfish," and I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck that is. This isn't teaching me anything." So I was like, "How am I supposed to learn? I don't know what I'm looking for." Girl, same. Recently figured out the XY wing technique. It's tough. Like, if I know I'm supposed to be looking for it, then yeah, I recognize it. But like if I was just solving a puzzle on my own, I probably wouldn't be able to be like, "Oh, hey, an X-wing." I guess when I get really stuck, I have like kind of a list in my head of all the things that I know to look for. Like, oh, is there, Sudoku rules, rows, columns, boxes? Is there something I can place? Can I look for X wings? Can I look for XY wings? Is there something with a German whisper line that I need to look at? So like I have a list in my head, but like XY wings is like kind of near the bottom of things I would check. Can't you see the fish? Just checking the sea, right? Wait, what is this? NHG? What's that? Oh, is that like a Sudoku pad? Hold on. Like a Sudoku pad link? Opening this off stream. Can I trust you? Hi, Luna. Oh my god. I don't think I can do more Sudoku today. I'll save this link for next stream though. Holy cannoli. I don't know if I could do more Sudoku today though, but I'll put this in my Discord for puzzle for next stream. Oh my god. I might need a reminder, but I'll try to remember. Oh man. I don't know if I can handle it today. Saturnalia? Like do I just search LMD for that or something? It isn't hard, just big. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to something else for the day though. We did some good Sudoku stuff. Um, LMD. LMD cancer? No, that's not what I wanted. Normally it just autofills the website. There was some bias in that Google search. Math pesto. Oh my god. That doesn't even fit with the layout I have. All right, another one bookmarked. I don't want to look too much at it. I'll save it for next time, but holy cow. I do think I'm going to do some Animal Crossing for a while, yeah. Next week I hope we can do German Whisper Sudoku mixed with thermometer. Oh, I started stream with that. Were you here for this one? I'll post this link if you want it, but this one was good. Yeah, I have a pinned link for submitting YouTube solves if you'd like. I'm gonna break from Sudoku here and I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing for the rest of the stream, probably just on Twitch. Luna's freaking out, so I'm gonna shake her food bowl real quick and I will BRB, but thanks so much for watching the Sudoku! Okay, my bad for the abrupt pause. Luna was knocking stuff off my shelf, but she's good now. And I copy this link so I have them. Holy cannoli. Yeah, I think I'm switching to Animal Crossing for the evening. Oh man, I have Discord messages. Whoops. Whoops. I'm gonna say GN to YouTube stream. I am still streaming on Twitch for a bit. I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing. But I try to keep YouTube streams to just Sudoku. So I'm gonna go ahead and end Sudoku here, stream here. Twitch.tv/ChattyKathy if you're interested. But GN, YouTube. GN. It'll take me a second to get my Switch set up.